Welcome to Newton State Forest. In today's episode we do a bit of four-wheel driving in the TJ. First ever solo mission, so hopefully it does me well. Do a couple of tracks such as power lines, possibly Spanish steps, just see where the weekend takes us. We've just hit the tracks and the first one up, power line. Find this, you just come through the main dirt track of the state forest and you'll come alongside some power lines. All you got to do is just follow them and off you go. There's some nice, moderate and light four-wheel driving. There's chicken tracks, there's some hard stuff as well. I'm going to show you Moon Rock, which is probably one of the most famous things here. Anyway, enough talking, let's get into it.
Straight line, keep on. Slowly, slow, speed up, go right hand down now. Anything like this speed is not your friend, okay? It's your enemy. Look, no traction control, please! Look at left hand down, use your back now. Okay, now right hand down.
So we've made it to Moon Rock. As you can see, it is a pretty scary, at the very top, you can't see it now, but there's the actual Moon Rock, which is just a big rounded boulder. It looks like the moon. But, so you got a bunch of lines. So far left is a nice easy line, and then you got your far right lines, which look pretty scary. How's the Serenity? So we just finished off Moon Rock. We made once we get to the top of Moon Rock, made a left to, this is Lost City North. I'll probably show a couple of videos around because it's really good. I highly recommend coming here. But on the way back, we're going to hit up Ranger Bob, and Ranger Bob links back up to power lines and we'll keep going through. There's a couple of other tracks that come off power lines, so we'll probably hit up those and then just keep going till the sun starts coming down. So we jumped off the Ranger Bob trail because it was looking a bit sketchy doing it solo. So we thought we'd jump back onto power lines and meet up with Blackfellow Hand. Chosen a line and I have chosen wrong. So now I've got myself at mischief. So this wheel is spinning. That one is pressed up against the wall. So I can't go forward and I can't go back. So this is always why you pack recovery gear. So I've got my Max Tracks. I'm gonna get them out and hopefully I can get out of this, because otherwise not, this would be pretty sucks. So I sincerely messed up. First mistake I made was coming out here by myself solo without a winch. If I had a winch, I could get the telegraph pole there, there's a log there, could have winched out, but it's crossed up to the point where if I go back anymore, the back falls down a hole and the front's sliding, so it's like sliding sideways. And I can't get any grip going forward. So I've called up a couple of mates. Someone's coming out here to come get me. So I think this is a blanket lesson for everyone. Don't do it by yourself. Always go with a mate, or at least be prepared with a winch. So don't know how long he's going to be. We'll probably get pulled out, and then there's a flat spot up there. We'll probably camp for the tonight and just call it a day. And then tomorrow, just stick on the dirt roads and just do mild sightseeing. That's it. But this has been a very hectic day, very dramatic. But yeah, I'll just keep you updated.
2 hours later.
So after yesterday's debacle, which you would have seen of me getting pulled out by that other Jeep, that was the same guy that we met in the Jeep convoy before, so that was a coincidence. But after we got pulled out, it was sort of a mad rush because the light was fading pretty fast to find a camp spot. Found a camp spot and I was like, oh, by then I think both of our phones were dead, so I wasn't going to bore you with any time-lapse videos like I normally do. So now we're just sort of chugging around, looking for things to do. Not doing any forward driving because yesterday I got pretty damn scared. Just going for a quick wander. So we just had a look at Dobbs Drift Lookout. Pretty good, highly recommend it. Now we're probably going to go look at apparently there's a dam here, so we're going to try and find that. But yeah, catch you later. We're going down. Gotta fix that rear bumper. Whoa. Swiftly picking up where that last video left off, we've just tried going to other tourist attractions here, such as the dam, glowworm tunnels. We tried going to the old water pump station, but everything seems to be shut. We'll probably do a quick little rundown because I've done a bit of work to the Jeep. On the way home, we decided to stop at a local Tutti Frutti. I'm just going to run you quickly through some of the modifications because it's pretty different from the last time we saw it. But I've learned a bit from this trip, so after every trip I'm slowly learning, so come and have a look. So starting at the front, to fit the bigger tyres, I'm going to need to put a bigger spring in. So I've put a 4-inch lift in the front, and it's got 4-inch shocks to accommodate with extended brake lines. I've also got sway bar disconnects and fixed control arms just to make it a bit better on the caster angle. They're not going to be permanent. I'm going to actual adjustables. I think the front, that's pretty much the front done. I've got a panhard bar that just arrived, so I'm going to put that in. That about sums up the front. At the back I haven't lifted it at all, so it's a 4-inch in the front, 2-inch in the back. I've put the 4-inch shocks at the back. They still clear fine, they're all happy. I have decided to remove the spare tyre off the back because when you go to a bigger size tyre, the actual panel starts to fall off itself and break the rear door off. It's not good, so I fabbed up and got my mate to help me with this tub rack. So now I've actually got more storage and I'm able to put the tyre up here, more stuff down there, and more room for activities in here. The next thing I'm gonna have to do is fix up this rear bar because it's so deep and so long that whenever I go over any sort of angle, it rips up my license plate and bends the rear bar up. So I'm gonna go do a nice thin piece of tubing, run it along the back so I get the best sort of departure angle and I don't mess up my rear license plate. Catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.